Welcome to Southwest Desert, where adventure meets the arid beauty of the American Southwest. Join us as we explore the rugged landscapes, uncover hidden historical gems, and dive deep into the rich legends and culture of this iconic region. Subscribe now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our latest desert adventures. Please leave a like or comment. This is very helpful. Let's journey together into the heart of the Southwest Desert. Perched precariously on the 30-degree slopes of Cleopatra Hill in Arizona's Black Hills, Jerome stands as a testament to human ingenuity and determination. From certain angles, all you might catch is the glint of sunlight off aging metal roofs. But round the bend of Mingus Mountain, and suddenly there it is, a town that seems to defy gravity itself, its buildings clinging to the mountainside like barnacles to a ship's hull. Welcome to Southwest Desert. Let's take a deep dive into the remarkable history of Jerome, Arizona, once known as the billion-dollar copper camp and one of the most extraordinary mining towns in American history. To truly understand Jerome's story, we need to start with the land itself. The Black Hills region, encompassing Mingus Mountain, Woodchute Mountain, and Cleopatra Hill, holds some of the richest mineral deposits in North America. Long before the first prospector laid eyes on these hills, the Sinagua people made this land their home over 1,000 years ago. The evidence of their presence can still be seen at nearby Tuzagut National Monument, where they established a sophisticated community and recognized the value of the striking blue azurite, a copper carbonate that would later prove to be just a hint of the vast mineral wealth beneath their feet. That moment came in 1876, when Morris Andrew Ruffner, a prospector with more determination than resources, discovered the deposits that would become the United Verde Mine. Ruffner, like many prospectors of his era, had the vision but lacked the capital. He filed 2 initial claims but soon realized he needed partners to develop the property. Enter the McKinnon brothers, Angus and John, who received a 2/3 interest in exchange for their investment. But the McKinnons' 4-year effort proved frustrating and ultimately unsuccessful. The remote location made everything from bringing in equipment to shipping out ore an expensive nightmare. Even Dr. James Douglas, who would later become a legendary figure in the copper industry, evaluated the property and recommended against investment. Despite noting the promising ore body, he believed the location's challenges made it impractical for development. The game changer came in 1882 with the completion of the Atlantic and Pacific Railroad. Suddenly, the transport distance for ore dropped from an impossible journey to Abilene, Kansas, to a manageable 60 miles. This development caught the attention of Frederick F. Thomas, who formed the United Verde Copper Company with backing from Territorial Governor Frederick Augustus Trial. The company's name came from Eugene Murray Jerome, a New York lawyer who invested in the venture, though, ironically, Jerome himself never set foot in the town that would bear his name. But the true transformation of Jerome began in 1888, when William Andrews Clark entered the picture. Clark was already a force to be reckoned with, a Montana copper king who had made his first million by age 25 and had tripled that by 40. His ambitions extended beyond mining. He would later achieve his controversial goal of becoming a Montana senator, though the process would involve such blatant bribery that Mark Twain himself would comment on it. Under Clark's ownership, the United Verde Mine revealed its true potential, but success came at a staggering environmental cost. The smelter smoke that processed the copper ore destroyed vegetation for miles around. The waters of Bitter Creek became so contaminated they were undrinkable, yet production continued to increase, reaching an impressive 3 million pounds of copper monthly. The challenges of mining on Cleopatra Hill's steep terrain led to one of the most remarkable engineering feats of its time, the United Verde and Pacific Railway. Nicknamed the crookedest railroad in the world, it featured an astounding 156 curves in its short length. But nature had other plans. In 1894, fire broke out in the upper levels of the mine. This wasn't your ordinary fire. It would burn for 33 years, forcing radical changes in mining operations. The heat and smoke became so intense that the entire smelting operation had to be relocated, requiring new railroad construction and massive land acquisition. The fire wasn't the only challenge. Between 1897 and 1899, Jerome suffered through 3 consecutive years of devastating fires in the town itself. Yet each time, the community rebuilt, making progressive improvements with each iteration. These disasters, while traumatic, helped transform Jerome from a rough mining camp into a proper city with more permanent structures. By 1900, Jerome had become the 4th largest city in the Arizona Territory, boasting a population of 2,861. It was a true melting pot, drawing people from around the world. The town featured a wide range of professional services, entertainment establishments, and yes, the less savory businesses that typically accompanied mining boomtowns. Madame Jenny Banter's establishment, opened in 1895, became one of the more notorious examples. The town's wild character began to change in 1905 when women were banned from saloons, and Marshall Hawkins launched his famous campaign against opium dens. But the real drama was yet to come. The discovery of the Little Daisy mine in 1916 by the United Verde Extension (UVX) operation would add another chapter to Jerome's story. Under the management of James S. Douglas II, this new operation would ultimately yield $132 million in mineral wealth. The summer of 1917 brought one of the most dramatic episodes in Jerome's history, the Jerome deportation. Labor tensions had been building as the industrial workers of the world competed with other unions for influence. The situation reached a breaking point when 250 men gathered at City Hall, conducted raids on IWW locations, and forcibly removed over 60 men from the town. This event foreshadowed the larger and more infamous Bisbee deportation that would follow. World War I brought unprecedented demand for copper and new technology to meet it. The Marion 300, a massive steam shovel with an 8 cubic yard capacity, arrived fresh from its work on the Panama Canal. Given priority status for the war effort, it helped dramatically increase production. However, its service came to a tragic end in 1926 with a devastating explosive accident. That same year marked another significant transition with the death of William Andrews Clark. Leadership passed through several family members. The town that had produced such incredible wealth seemed destined to become another abandoned mining camp. Yet Jerome refused to die. The formation of the Jerome Historical Society marked the beginning of a new chapter. The town's remarkable architectural heritage, including the Douglas Mansion, the Holy Family Catholic Church, and the famous Powder Box Church built in 1939, became assets of a different kind. Even the United Verde Hospital and the Surgeons Clubhouse found new purposes. Today's Jerome faces unique preservation challenges. The same steep terrain that made mining so difficult continues to affect building stability. Some structures have had to be relocated due to ground subsidence caused by the vast network of tunnels beneath the town. Yet these challenges have only added to Jerome's character, making it one of Arizona's most distinctive historic sites. The development of Clarkdale in the valley below, with its cement plant operations and the popular Verde River Canyon Railroad, helps maintain the region's industrial heritage while adapting to modern needs. The Clemenceau Heritage Museum, housed in a 1924 school building, helps preserve the area's rich history through its permanent exhibits. Today, as you walk Jerome's steep streets, you're walking through layers of history. The glinting roofs that first catch your eye from the valley below now shelter artists, shopkeepers, and history enthusiasts instead of miners. The same spirit of determination that built a billion-dollar mining operation now preserves this remarkable piece of American history, ensuring that Jerome will never truly become a ghost town. This has been Southwest Desert. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of Arizona's most remarkable mining towns, where the past isn't just preserved, it's very much alive. Check out my large catalog of Southwest videos and playlists. Happy trails! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more great content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.